How's everybody doing today? Hey, Miss. How are you? Looks like you're the first one here today. I just got a text from Bum Pilot, and he was asking me about the power outage and why it was out. And I didn't reply. Obviously, I had my phone going, but I'm not sure why the power went out. So maybe he'll come on here in a little bit and let us know why the power went out. Kind of delayed the stream a little bit, but it's all good. Hey Taz, how are you, buddy? We're gonna open this box here in a minute and see what we got. Hey Lammy, hey Hambo. How's everything going with you guys? All good, I hope? Yeah. So, you guys can probably see, I'll pan the camera around the machine shop side of the building. You can see that there's a lot of stuff that's off the walls. As most of you guys know, we're in the process of building a new shop. So there's a whole lot of stuff that's already been moved out. We started that process. My garage is slam packed full of stuff. And I've got a whole lot to go. Yeah, Hembo, they're good with us. I hope you're good. But anyway, yeah, we've started the shop process. They poured the slab, and now the company is waiting on me to tear this little building down so that we can get the new building installed. They're telling me it's a 4 to 6 week wait, so we'll see. Hey Carl, I hope you're doing good, buddy. Happy anniversary for Carl and Miss Mandy. But anyway, I'm kind of waiting to see if Bum Pilot shows up because I'm curious to know what he knows. Obviously, he knows something that I don't know about the power outage. Who knows? So we'll see. But anyway, today, hey Trina, hey sis. Glad you could make it. And I've got the tripod here. We're gonna see how this works out. Got the new Arcdroid. That's the CNC part of the plasma that I showed you guys here a while back. I don't know if I'll do any cuts today, but what I'd like to do is unbox the machine and kind of figure it out. So I haven't looked at it at all. I've watched a bunch of videos, but I don't really know that much about the machine. It's supposed to be pretty user-friendly, so we're going to find out today. What I'm hoping to do is hoping to get it out of the box, get it set up on the table, and maybe plug it in and see if we can make it move on its own power. I do know I'll have to set it up, and there is a process to sync everything up, so to speak. Hey, look, we're on TV. We are on TV, Lammy. We're on TV. Yeah, a big TV. So, but anyway, so without further ado, let's go ahead and rip this box open and see what's in it. So, I ran across this video here a while back of, hey Dutchman, how you doing, buddy? Of the Arcdroid, and it looked like a pretty nice machine, very user-friendly, great reviews. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger and bought one. I've been wanting one for a while after I saw the videos and watched it work and all that, and I thought, you know what, that'd be a handy tool out here in the shop for some of the stuff that I do. So I went ahead and bought one. And when I first called the guys about it, they told me, hey man, you're looking at 4 to 6 months for a waiting list. And I thought, damn it, man, 4 to 6 months, holy shit. He said, but if you'll put a deposit down, we can go ahead and get your name in the hat. And whenever the machine's come available, we'll let you know, and you can complete the purchase, and we'll ship it out. And shipping's usually 4 to 6 weeks. So I thought, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, that kind of sounds shady a little bit. And for, basically $3,000 machine, damn, that's a lot of trust. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I went ahead and put my deposit down, ended up making my purchase, and I had virtually no shipping information. Hey, Rita. Yes, my air conditioner is absolutely on because it's hot here. But I went ahead and made the purchase, and fingers crossed, and lo and behold, I think it was right at 3 weeks later, it just showed up one day. So I was very happy about that. I did send an email to the owner of the company letting him know that I'd purchased the machine, trying to get the information, and unbeknownst to me, I failed to give him an email address. So that was kind of the problem with the shipping information and all that. But it all worked out, and it's here. So let's open it up and see what we got. It looks like it shipped from Hong Kong, but the box is in immaculate shape. I don't see any damage really at all. Maybe on the little corner here a little bit. Maybe they dropped it. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, Carl, that's true. I hope it ain't a Chinese clone. This company is out of Canada. It's Arcdroid. They build these machines in Hong Kong, made in China, but the company is out of Canada. So we'll see. Anyway, let's open it up. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I just got a text on my phone that says Spectrum Service Alert. Service has been restored for our area. Well, the power's been on for about an hour. I'm telling you, these hillbillies down here, they need to get their shit together. Let me get rid of that. Hey, Phil. Hey, Swangen. And the box is a nice box. It's pretty heavy and thick. First thing, Arcdroid CNC. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. We got some stickers. Safety precautions. I think this is kind of like the owner's manual. Yeah. This is the owner's manual right here. So we'll read that in a minute and go from there. Looks like this is a calibration tool that comes with it. Right, Trina. We don't need any instructions. I've seen them calibrate this machine online, but having the parts and pieces here kind of makes you wonder how this is going together. Well, that's number 2. This is number 1. Looks like there's some assembly required. Okay. This looks like the pigtail that hooks into the probe so I can calibrate it. It's got the little pins that go on the ends there too. Power cord. So this is a little track. The way it works, you put this, it'll be a triangle here in a minute when I put it all together. But anyway, the way it works is this little part right here slides over this piece and goes over these holes, and each time it does, it sets off a little micro switch here. And that kind of tells the machine, you know, where it's at. So we'll see how that works. Got some big, thick foam insulation here. They definitely didn't want it to get damaged. I don't know what that language is in, but that's funny. All right. All right, that's the little pen, little stylus pen that goes on the arms, but we can freehand draw stuff, so that's pretty cool. This is the torch mount right here. This is where the plasma will mount. It'll mount something like that in the machine. Okay, this is the control screen right here. Pretty simple, just a box. Got a USB port right there. It's got the plug in there that plugs into the machine, and this is how you basically program everything and set it all up. We'll leave that on for now. Set that to the side. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this in the floor. Surprisingly, it's not that heavy. You would think it'd be a lot heavier than that, but really it's not. It's a pretty light machine. Let's see if I can get out of the box. They pretty much stuck it in a big old trash bag. Damn. Okay. Well, there's the machine. I'm still digging stuff out of the box. Okay. Lammy, to answer your question, so is this CAD cam driven? Yes, no. Yes, no. Okay, so on this port right here that you can see, the USB port, it gives me the opportunity to take a USB stick and insert there, and then on the control device, once I get it powered up, I'm hoping I can show you guys this, I have the ability to put a CAD program on an idiot stick, or whatever it's called, and the machine will work off of the CAD CAM program. So it's you can use those programs if you have something like Fusion 360 or AutoCAD or any of that kind of stuff. If you draw up a part in CAD, this machine will cut it out. So I hope that answers your question. All right, let's see here. I'm going to set it right here on the table for now. So, one thing I do not see is the interface cable. I just got another text from Pilot. His internet just went out, so that's probably why he's not here right now. That's okay. Anyway, what I don't see is the interface cable that goes to this machine right here. So I'm going to have to research that and figure out what's up with that. Unless it's in the box and I've missed it. But I don't see it. No, I do not. All right. Fantastic. Right off the bat, we're missing a part. And what it is that cable hooks to the machine, and the machine turns the plasma on and off. I don't know if that's sold separately or what, so I guess I'll have to reach out to Arcdroid and figure it out. Anyway, all right, moving on. So, I've got the power cord hooked up. We'll hook up the interface cord to the handheld. It is an Ethernet cable, Lammy. Yes. The Ethernet cable connects the handheld display to the machine. And that's actually what I'm doing right now. If I can get it off. There we go. Eiffel Tower cable. And by the way, guys, I'm still butthurt over last night's football game. Alabama got destroyed. Although I will say, they did pretty good, you know, for a rookie team. And the truth of the matter is our guys, we've lost so many seasoned football players. And we picked up so many new guys that we're just getting our ass handed to us, to be quite honest with you. That's the honest God truth. But give it a little time, we'll come back. Y'all know the deal. Roll Tide roll. So they gave me 4 feet of Ethernet cable. I will definitely be getting a longer cable. I don't want this handheld that close to the machine whenever it's in operation. So we will be changing that. Now, this thing. Get an Allen. Alrighty. No, it did not, Dutchman. It did not, unfortunately. But that's okay. Can't win them all, right? Alright. Alright. Step 1. You must run calibration or obtain match plasma cutter. Oh, go to YouTube so you can see a video how to calibrate your Arcdroid. For God's sakes, don't send a -10, you know, an instruction manual. Go to YouTube. Everything goes to YouTube. They didn't send a picture of how this damn thing goes together. So I guess I got to figure it out on my own. That's number 3. This is number 1. So, two. If it stands to reason, 1, 2, and 3. Alright. This is going to take some thinking. First off, I know I got to unscrew these. These have to come off. I do know that. Just for you guys can see what I'm doing here. Yes, Lamb, there is a sliding sensor, and that's what this is. And I have to figure out how to put this little triangle thing together. But basically, it slides down into this this track, like that. Okay, and then I have to move the sensor over all of these holes with the stylus on top of it. So what I'm trying to figure out right now, move this camera where you guys can see. I'm trying to figure out how to put this damn thing together. I can't weld it, Stick. I can't weld it. It's got to go together a certain way, and that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Looks like that goes like that. So we have 3, we have 2, and we have 1. So these are little magnets that are on here, and I'm assuming that's to set it on a table on a metal surface. So let's see. Okay, that looks right. And the video that I did watch, once this is set up, you put it on these little notches right here. And that's how you orient it. But I'm not certain as to which way this bolts up. I think I have it right. And again, who sends a piece of equipment out that you have to go to YouTube to figure out how to put it together? Somebody should look that up. Arcdroid. How do you put the little machiney thingy together? The calibration tool. Because I'm going to tell you guys, it's not idiot proof. If it was, this would be going a lot easier. Yeah, it's a Beijing triangle. So, if anybody has any information about this, I would absolutely love to have it. Because I don't know for sure if this is correct or not. It fits like that, I will admit. Huh. Okay. I'm not real sure where this plugs in. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm learning this real time, so I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. There should be a plug-in for this little dimaflachi. I bet that goes right there. Okay. Connecting your Arcdroid. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that plug-in came with my plasma. bet it did. Okay. So, all right. That's right, Michael S. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So, I'm assuming that what I need to do here, let me turn it on. Oh, okay. Bum Pilot just sent me another text message. He said, a transformer blew over my way. Okay. So apparently that's why we lost power earlier. I'm assuming. Anyway. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Okay, cool. We've got it powered up. I know this has to go on here. We have to put the stylus on. Okay, that was cool. All I did was hit the home button and it did all of that. So, hey Kevin Gotti, we're trying to figure this machine out. Okay, so, user interface, pause, purchase machine, calibrate. How do you get to calibrate? Before using the machine, screen settings. Alright, I'm looking for calibrate. There's calibrate. Ooh. Can y'all see the screen? I'm trying to hold this to where you guys can see what I'm doing. So let's go to calibrate. Okay. Current calibration looks valid. Next calibration based on the default start from default. Okay. So we'll hit next. Okay. Place machine on flat level surface. Calibration fixture in front of the machine. Align with notches in machine based on secure clamps if needed. Plug calibration shuttle into machine. We've done that. Machine will home. Clear. Press next to continue. Okay, so I guess that's home. We'll hit next. Place a shuttle on the rail at position 1. That's position 1. Okay. Lower stylus on the cone, aligning hole on the tip. Okay, so what we want to do is put the stylus on here. And lock it in. Okay. So, drilling holes in her fence, I called the police for it. That's hilarious. Never a dull moment with you lot. Alright. So, okay, so the instructions say to calibrate it, we put the stylus on here, it's on that little tip, and I've got to move it all the way to the end while keeping the stylus. Ah, shit. Alright, this is going to be an ass. Alright, I got to loosen that up a little bit. Alright, that's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, the stylus is on. Position 1. Lower the stylus on the cone line tool on the tip. I did. Hit next. That thing can't come. Not yet, not yet. No cussing, just quiet yet. Move shuttle and tool slowly to the other end. Okay? Okay, slowly to the other end. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Hang on. I don't like this part, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, let's try this again. Fuck. Not sure what just happened there. The machine just like went over there, and I really don't know why. Okay. Attach stylus to the shuttle and hit next. I hit next. Let's try this again, guys. Alright, you know what? I need to clamp this down right quick. Hang on just a second. The problem I'm having is as I try to move the stylus, I've got to keep it on this little point right here. Anyway, alright, let's try this again. See if I can keep it together. Alright, that seems like it's going to work. Next. Shuttling tool to the other end. Okay, next. Place shuttle on rail 2. Okay, where's rail 2? That is rail 2. Move shuttle. Okay. Next. Alright, place shuttle on 3. Alright. Next. Attach torch, leave shuttle plugged in, then press next. Alright, so get rid of the stylus. Hey, Bell Lad Man. Alright. So it wants me to place the torch on it. Place shuttle on rail at position 1, lower torch line. Okay. That sounds easy enough. Okay. Oh, of course that's a different size. Go get the right wrench. And of course it's metric. Wouldn't have it any other way. Place shuttle on rail at position 1, lower torch cone aligning hole on the tip. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Of course the clamp will be in the way. Alright. So hit next. Alright. Move shuttle and tool slowly to other end. Press next when done. I'm assuming that goes to number 2. Okay. Next. Okay. solution 2. Error 460. So good. Okay, next. Stay clear of machine. Press next. Read home. Next. Okay. So, now that we've done all of that business, I'm assuming we can unhook all this. Set that to the side. Now, if I did everything right, which I probably didn't, if I did everything right, this little green dot right here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Actually, let me move the camera here just a little bit. Okay, so supposedly that little green dot right there is the position of the torch. Okay, so when I move the torch, that green dot should move, and it looks like it is. So that looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, so what I want to do is trace something out. Alright, so let's get rid of the torch. And let's go back to the stylus. Hey, Ms. S. This is how rednecks figure stuff out. We just play with it until we figure it out. I would read the instruction manual, but it didn't come with one. So, I'm having to figure this out on my own. Alright. So, this is the trace function. We need to find something to cut. I got something right here. Alright. So, trace. Alright, so from everything that I've read, you're supposed to be able to hold the little button and trace out an outline. So, let's see what happens. Alright, it's making noise. And it's drawing a picture there. That's pretty cool. And I'm not trying to be perfect with this. All I'm trying to do is get some kind of a trace out. God, that's going to be ugly. That seems to work a little better. Damn machine. Okay. That looks pretty cool. But it didn't draw that little arc right there. So I'm going to come back here. Try that again. Okay. Go inside here. Alright, move that out of the way. So, alright, now that we've done that, okay, we've done trace. Alright, okay. What that is? No, that's not it. Good. Exit. Unsave trace. No, I want to keep trace. Alright. Outside, that's okay. Exit. I want to keep that. Alright, so now we're to the point of making this work. What screen do you go to next? So, basics. Well, we've traced the part. Now what I'm trying to do is figure out how to units, millimeters. I'm going to leave all that the way it is for now. Exit. There's what we drew. So we have the stylus in. Take the stylus out. I gotta tell you, the stylus, man, it's mounted, it's mounted. Alright, get this out of the way. Let's put the torch head back on. Alright. I'm gonna have to hold this up. Alright, we don't have that going. Zero that. Load. Keep. Home. Run. Alright guys, off and running, right? So, if I had the power hooked up to it right now, it would be cutting. In a weird way. Because you can see the green dots absolutely not following. Okay. It was not following the pattern there. Let me try something different. That didn't work very well. Let me Let me try this. 0 that. Let me try to run that. Okay, it's kind of following that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check that out. You can see the torch is following pretty close. I've got to recalibrate it, but it's following somewhat. I haven't even looked into that yet, Carl. I just wanted to see it move, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to have to go into the tune of it. It's about to hit the stop right there. No, it didn't. I thought it would hit the stop. I'm going to have to, obviously, I'm going to have to recalibrate it. And because the green dot is where the torch is, and it's way off. So I've got some calibration to do and some fine tuning to do on it. But I think it's pretty impressive that, you know, just right out of the box, I was able just to get the machine up and running. And I don't have my table built for the Arcdroid yet or anything, but I can tell once I get the table built and I get everything level and flat and, you know, working the way it's supposed to, I think it's going to work pretty good. But yeah, that was just all I did was use the trace function and use the stylus, and I traced out that Alabama A very crudely, and you can see how rough my hand was. And although the torch didn't follow the exact lines that are on this screen, that's because I didn't get it calibrated perfectly. Whenever I was doing the calibration, it came off a couple of times, but you can tell it's pretty much gonna do exactly what you tell it. So if my hand is shaking while I'm drawing something with the trace function, well, it's gonna cut that out. So, but at any rate, I like the machine so far. That's cool. But anyway, I'm going to play with it, you know, over the next week or so and see if I can fine tune it. Actually, to be honest with you guys, it's probably going back in the box. Sadly, this is probably one of the last streams that I'm going to do out here in this shop. The new shop is scheduled here in the next couple of weeks to be built, and I've got a whole lot of work to do to get there. But at any rate, I want a packet signed. Okay, Swanson. I'll see if I can sort that out for you, buddy. I don't think that'll be a problem. But yeah, it seems to be doing pretty good, you know, with what I've done so far. I think what I want to do now, I want to let's see, I need to figure out how this works. All right, let me go home. That's right, Trina. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. I'm just curious to see what happens if I hit run again from the home position. I want to see what it does. So let's see. All right. Well, it went straight to the very corner there. Let's see if it follows the drawing any better. It's definitely following. It's definitely cutting out what I'm telling it to do. You know what? I got an idea. I'll let it finish the cycle, and then I'm going to try something a little different. Yeah, Phil, I did too. I thought it would be much more difficult to set up. You know, there's some things I got to sort out on it, but I'm fixing to put a Sharpie in instead of that torch. I want to see if it will draw with a Sharpie mounted instead of the torch. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Yes, you can. You can attach other things to it, other bits and stuff, you know. Figure out how to hold this. It'll take just a second to figure out the height, I think. But I think it's doable. We're going to try it anyway. Why not, right? A tattoo gun, yeah, Trina, that would work. Break my machine right off the bat, right? I did this when I built my CNC router as a test piece, and it actually worked pretty good. So let's send it home. All right, so we've got the torch off. Let's hit run. Let's see what this does. All right, stop. I've got to adjust the little marker. And run. There we go. Well, the table's not level apparently because the marker's not touching the way I wanted it to. I'm just manually adjusting the height on it. Okay, that's where I let go of the pen a while ago. Well, the table's not level, but you guys get the gist of it. Okay, let's do this. Home, load, let's load, keep working, clear. Let's clear that. Let's do machine setting, touchscreen, G-code, file name, touchscreen, format, exit out of that, exit out of that. I want to draw a circle. 0, 10. All that's good. I'm not worried about that. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit, figure out how all these functions work. So I want a lead 3 entry. Let's do that. And exit out of that, exit. Okay. And stuff. Okay, you know what? How about we do this? 0 of that is there. Hit home and run. Okay, that's where our hole's going to be. Oh, run. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can't set the marker down like I did with my router because each time it comes down, it has to touch off, and that senses the material and then has to lift back up. So I can't do that, unfortunately. But like I said, with the torch in it, we get a better idea of what it's doing. I am going to be changing this setup here. I don't like this at all. So, put this back in. I think I have an idea of how I can make this work. Let's try this with the torch in it now. Let's do something different. I don't remember how I got to that while ago. That's how I got to it. Good monitor. That's good. Exit out of that. Trace function. All right, Dustin, we'll see you, buddy. Oh, hell yeah, we're fixing to cut a piece of metal. Alright guys, bear with me just for a second. I gotta move some stuff around. Alright, let's see here. PC road right there. Guys, I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. Hell yeah, Trina, we finna try it. I don't have the switch control, so I'm going to have to manually control the switch. But I think I can do that. So, first thing, let me run this. I want to run it without power. And my aluminum is not flat at all. But bear with me, gang. I'm working on it. Okay, let's move that back centered. Okay, I want the hole to be right there. Let's zero that there. Let's run. Alright. I have no idea what's about to happen, guys. I'm being straight up honest with you. So, this is probably not the smartest thing I've done, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I want to see this damn thing work. Alright, y'all ready? Oh shit. I forgot to put the damn ground on. Zero it right there. Alright, now that I got the ground on it, let's see what it does. Hell yeah. Look at that, guys. It's a perfect circle. How badass is that? That's fantastic. So all I need to do now, I've got to hook the interface up to the plasma so that it controls my trigger. So let's say I had a series of holes like that to cut. So that hole worked out pretty good. That hole worked out fantastic. So let's say I wanted to do another one over here. So all I have to do is move the machine over here, hit 0, and that moves everything over. So I'm going to go ahead and hit run. I was late on the trigger on that one. It didn't cut it all the way through. Another perfect round hole. Love it. That's awesome. Holy shit, it gets smoky in here quick. I'm definitely going to have to do an exhaust fan. I can tell you, it's just those two cuts right there, and man, it made the shop pretty smoky. But at any rate, all right, let's turn all this off. I'm very pleased with that. You couldn't ask for a better cut. And I'm going to play with it and read up on it and hopefully start making parts on it pretty soon. I've got some people that want me to cut out some signs for them. Matter of fact, my office, my boss wants me to cut out a set of wings for our test flight office. So I'll definitely be doing that. And once I get the bugs worked out of it, and again, guys, this is all default settings. I didn't even go in here and set up the tune or anything. I just went with whatever's here. As a matter of fact, everything's in, looks like it's in millimeters. Yeah, it is. It's in millimeters. I'm going to switch that over to inches. Feed rate, Z height, which is the height of this off of the tool, or off the piece that you're cutting. Your pierce, Z, that means it comes down and punches through and then starts. These are all the settings, and I haven't set any of it up. So probably in the next week or two, I'll do another video out here in what's going to be left of the shop. I'm already starting to take sheet metal off the shop, so we may be sitting in just a big covered area, which that's cool too, I guess, you know. But I've got to get this old building down. Carl, yes, it does control the torch through the system, but I have to get an interface cable that plugs into the plasma right there. Okay, so that cable will plug in there, and it gets wired to here. Okay, and that's what will control the trigger mechanism on the plasma. So once I do that, it'll be fully connected to each other. They'll talk to each other, the whole 9 yards. So basically, when I hit a cut, it'll come down, it'll turn itself on, turn itself off, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, this little machine, I've wanted it for quite some time, and I finally just said, you know what, pull the trigger, get it coming, because by the time the new shop's up and running, I should have this figured out pretty good, and I'll be able to make stuff. So probably going to be some Christmas presents there, birthday presents, that sort of stuff. Yeah, Stig waterboarding, it does work, trust me, it works well. But at any rate, I'm glad you guys came along. I just kind of wanted to show this thing off, and so far, as far as any review that I have to give, I'm very happy with the machine. I'm tickled to death with it. It will do so much more than what I'm doing with it today. I've got a lot to learn, you know, the functions of it and all of that, which I should have some downtime this week to look into that. But anyway, well, guys, this is that's it for this stream. I'm sorry I couldn't do more cutting. I didn't realize it wouldn't come with the interface. I'm gonna have to figure that one out and go from there. I can just wire direct to my trigger, but I really didn't want to do that. But I may have to. No worries. But at any rate, I'm really glad you guys came along. Phil, Katrina, Carl, Swanjan, Taz, all you guys, Dutchman, Hambo. I don't even know who all came. I was so, you know, focused on the little machine and all that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And my last roll tide, brother, roll tide. But I'm going to leave it with you guys and call this one a wrap. Had fun doing this one. Again, it's something that I wanted to do for a long time. And once the machine showed up, man, I'm like, yeah, I got to share this. I think that's pretty cool. But the next video, I don't know if it'll be next weekend or not. It depends on if I had to work. A lot of you guys know I had to work this weekend yesterday, and it absolutely sucked. But, you know, I'm blessed with having a job. Some folks aren't as fortunate, but sometimes it just works out that way. But yeah, if I can, I'll do another stream with the machine hooked up to this and running some actual parts, and show you guys a little bit more about it and how I tune it and how I get these burrs off and just kind of perfecting it. But for now, I'm going to get off here, go hang out with Mrs. and see what we got going on. But anyway, I reckon that'll do for today, guys. I'll leave you guys on here to say hi and bye for a few minutes while I pick a few things up, and then we'll call it a day. Roll Tide. That's a good idea, Mrs. I think I will. All right, guys, I'll take you on a little trip. Trina's idea? Okay, that's a good idea, Trina. For old time's sakes, guys. All right. So, I'll start off here. This is the back wall you guys always have seen. Hey, Cordial. Yeah, you missed it, buddy. I'm sorry. You'll have to watch the replay. But anyway, matter of fact, let's just walk out here for a second. So, guys, this is the old shop. Okay. And for the last, I guess, week or so, we've been pouring concrete. And basically the new shop starts right here. So this will be a covered parking area. Basically where my two trucks are is just going to be a carport. And then the shop will start where this building is, and it goes all the way down here, okay, to this pad. Okay, so the shop is a 30 by 60. So you can see we've had to add on significantly. And basically the shop will go all the way to this edge here, and then there will be a lean-to to the side here. And you can see I've already plumbed for the toilet. That's where the bathroom will be. Okay. And I've had to move a whole lot of stuff. I've got to move that that tree right there is going to move. I'm not sure where we're putting it. There's the new air conditioner. Well, it's used. It's the old one off of my house. And that is the donor truck for the F100T project. So that little air conditioner will come out, and eventually the plan is to move this building to some property up by the lake and build a cabin out of it. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, walking in the front door. So here's the old shop. There's the milling machine. You guys can see I've already taken a lot of stuff off of the walls. All that used to be shelving, that's all gone now. And then the storage room, the second part of the small shop, is here. You guys can tell I've really been boxing up a whole lot of stuff. Yes, Swanson, I am going to have a lift. As a matter of fact, the lift is pretty much going to be right here in this area. Of course, the shop is another 10 feet deeper. The new shop will be. But this is where the lift will go. The bathroom will be over in that corner where the parts washer is, just further back. And I know it looks like there's still a whole lot of stuff in here, but guys, I can't stress to you how much stuff that I had to move out of here to get it to this point. It's pretty much strewn everywhere out in the garage, anywhere I can find places to store it. It's going to take a few weeks to get the new shop up. So in the meantime, what I plan to do is to basically wrap my machines, the mill and the lathe, in plastic, because there's absolutely no way I can move it, obviously. Well, the damn thing weighs 5,000 pounds, you know. So, yes, there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do. But we'll get there. In time, we'll get there. And I'll take you guys along with me. And I plan on doing some live streams as they're building the shop so you guys can see kind of what's going on. And the video and pictures just don't do it justice of how massive 30 by 60 is. I'm in a 30 by 20 now. So this shop will literally fit inside the new shop. So that'll be pretty interesting. And yes, it will have a lift. It will have bathroom, water. It'll have air conditioning. I showed you guys that. So that's a whole new journey. And I'm really looking forward to it. But anyway, I'm going to get off here for now and go inside. I'm sorry I keep looking away. I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well. But I'm going to get off here, guys. Kind of tired today. I had to work yesterday, and I've had a really busy day with a power outage and all that sort of business. But at any rate, I hope to see you guys soon. I'll be watching for you. I'll see you on 88 Keys. And that's it for me. Y'all have a good one. Roll Tide.